GM, what's up? Welcome to Hidden Secrets Revealed Live. Silicon Valley Bank collapse correlates to Bitcoin pumping today. Did you notice that? But will it last? Let's talk about it today on Hidden Secrets Revealed Live. HSRL is a production of Safe New Media. Who this is for? Self-actualizers making the most of their lives. This micro podcast live stream is not for you if you take yourself too seriously. I'm going to ask you to, if you could just thanks. If you are a seeker, let me be your guide to discover divine truth for yourself. Let me help you increase the quality and effectiveness of your life by revealing to you the hidden secrets of the universe. This show is specifically for those who are seeking new perspectives, fresh ideas, and a willingness to explore new possibilities. My intention is to help you stay ahead of the curve and make the most out of emerging opportunities, because there are many in our community who may want to apply my unique perspective to their own businesses in developing new products and services without neglecting our spiritual or financial needs. Today on HSRL. After the Fed stepped in to print more fiat in order to save the banks, Bitcoin is up. Is there a correlation, and will it last? Last week, a major private bank which catered to startups, Silicon Valley Bank, collapsed. Investors have less appetite for risk when the money available to them becomes expensive due to higher rates, which weighed on technology startups, the primary clients of SVB, because it made their investors more risk averse. The sequence of events were as follows. SVB, Silicon Valley Bank, announced that in order to stay in business, they needed over $2 billion to service their debts. To fund their clients' redemptions, SVB sold off their $21 billion US bond portfolio consisting of US treasuries. SVB lost $1.8 billion due to underperforming US bonds. Who buys bonds anymore? Anyway, there began to be a run on the bank. According to Reuters reporting, some SVB clients pulled their money from the bank on the advice of venture capital firms, including Peter Thiel's Future Fund. Now, this spooked investors such as General Atlantic. SVB, because SVB lined up the stock for sale. So the FDIC swiftly shut down Silicon Valley Bank. So we're all caught up, right? Now, this quickly spurred fears about what would happen to deposits above the $250,000 insured threshold that the FDIC insures banks for, right? So this led to worries that many tech firms that used the bank would be unable to even make payroll today on Monday. As I'm recording this live, today is the 13th of March, Monday, the year 2023. We'll look back at this and laugh at me. So today, it's all good. By Sunday morning, the U.S. Department of Treasury announced that they would fill in the holes exposed to the banking system by giving loans against securities with the Bank Term Funding Program. Considering this information. Okay. A private bank can't print money or change the laws to pay their debts. They have to be bailed out by the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve prints the fiat currency to lend it to the Department of Treasury, who then distributes the cash. The trouble with SVB is the bank did not have enough income to service their debts. The system is built upon fiat money. There's a couple things. Number one, their clients are startups, and those are not typically profitable. And now the banking system built on fiat is not hard money. The US dollar is not hard money. As of 1971, the US dollar is not pegged to anything. It used to be pegged to gold, and now it's not pegged to anything. Bitcoin is fundamentally hard money due to the fact that it's not someone else's liability. Similar to gold, right? No trust or credit is required to carry out an exchange. Any transaction can be settled on the spot, even if the buyers are strangers or enemies. Today, Bitcoin is up 13.24%. At this time, it's currently trading at $24,000. Sure, it's lower than the all-time high, but it's pumping. So this indicates less trust in fiat currency by and large. Does it not? That's just my perception. I don't know. You can argue with me. You can leave a comment, smash that subscribe button, pummel that subscribe button into submission. If you're watching on YouTube, I appreciate you guys watching. I won't twist your arm to subscribe to the Safe New Media YouTube channel, but it does help us grow. I appreciate that. I'm also broadcasting live on LinkedIn. Hello, my business friends on LinkedIn, and directly to my friends on Twitter, who I love dearly. So I'd like to tell you a story. Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Silicon Valley, there was a bank called SVB. This bank was the talk of the town, catering to all the startup princes and princesses with their big dreams and bigger wallets. SVB had a reputation for being the coolest kid on the block, always taking risks and investing in the most innovative ideas. But one day, a dark cloud appeared on the horizon. The economy was starting to shift, and the cost of money was going up. This made SVB's clients more cautious, and they started to withdraw their funds. SVB tried to sell off their bonds to cover their losses, but things didn't go as planned. They lost a ton of money and found themselves in hot water. As word spread about SVB's troubles, panic set in. The startup princes and princesses were worried that their funds might not be safe, and they started to withdraw their money en masse. It was like a run on the bank, and SVB was caught in the middle. Thankfully, the US Department of Treasury rode in on their white horse to save the day. They lent SVB the funds they needed to stay afloat, and everything was okay again. But this whole ordeal got people thinking, why did we trust this bank in the first place? Why did we put our faith in fiat currency, which is just a fancy way of saying money that's not really backed by anything? Why not use something like Bitcoin, which is hard currency that doesn't rely on trust or credit to make transactions happen? And so the people of Silicon Valley started to turn to Bitcoin, seeing it as a safer and more reliable way to store their wealth. Bitcoin's value soared, and people began to see it as a beacon of hope in a world of uncertainty. In the end, SV, SVB's collapse was a wake up call for the kingdom of Silicon Valley. It reminded them that nothing is certain and that they need to be careful where they put their money. And who knows, maybe one day they'll be using Bitcoin to pay for their unicorn steeds and castle rentals. Never is this financial advice. Do your own research. We all know that Bitcoin is volatile. But the point is that if this did not question, like every time there's a run on the bank, every time a bank collapses, and you don't question the whole system, then what's stopping you from like looking elsewhere? I don't know. Leave a comment, smash that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. I do this podcast live stream for 10 minutes, Monday through Friday. I do it for fun, but it's also because I want to connect with you guys. So I do invite you to talk to me, get to know me. I want to get to know you. Join the Safe New Media Inner Circle Deep Tribe. Details are at the safenewmedia.com website /deep tribe. So a little about me, right? By the way, the plan is for our community to share with each other the systems, processes, and workflows we're successfully using in order to help each other grow. So let me tell you, if you're still watching, about this show. Hidden Secrets Revealed Live is a production of Safe New Media, unconventional, diversified, global digital media company devoted to the practice, administration, and dissemination of the ideologies of its founder, moi, yours truly. My name is Sean Allen Fenn .eth, and this is totally not a cult, but it is easier to join our cult. I have formalized our tenets of faith. Yep. And this is the only live stream going live right now at this hour. I think with this topic today, I thank you guys for making this the most popular live stream at this hour, broadcasting live on Twitter. That's it for me. I got to go. I appreciate you guys watching. I have spoken.